I'll bet 50. Now you. I'll bet 50. Let's go. You saw it out. I'll bet 50 the money. I'll bet 150 dollars. I'll bet 50, bet 50 at the front of the. I'll bet 150 the money and that they're going to... Yeah, yes.
Wycheproof held their September sale on Friday. Jim Coffey joins me. Jim, it's amazing how much improvement in demand a rain has made. Crossbred job today, a good run of sheep and sold very well.
I thought they did, Murray. Yeah, and you're right. 2 inches of rain that fell through these districts over the last fortnight has really set us alight for, going into the early part of the spring. It's magnificent rain. But yes, you are right. Our sheep penned up very well. We had a magnificent lineup of young crossbred ewes, and I thought they sold to expectations, if not probably a little bit above them.
Yeah, most of the unjoined ewes in around the $140 to $50 range. Yeah, and one pen of 3-year-old ewes with lambs at foot, 220 in around that money.
210 to tell the truth, but good selling. They went to a Donald buyer, and yeah, good. They're just running past us now, Murray. Good crossbred ewes with some magnificent sappy Dorset lambs at foot.
Yeah.
Sold at Count Lynn store. Yeah, good selling.
Yeah. The Merino section, while it was okay, you had a couple of flat spots right at the start of it, but it soon it got cracking on some of the smaller sheep.
I thought you've summed it up fairly well. The better end of the young Merino ewes, like the Coochie ewes from Hopeton that we're standing beside, selling at $150. I think they might have moved up a bit closer to 170 in some of the Riverina sales, or especially the big hay sale. But yeah, once we got off these better end, I thought our smaller, younger ewes sold very well.
Yeah. Good inquiry through your aged sheep too, Jim. Aged ewes, your proven breeders.
Yes.
Yeah, probably not the cracking pace that we saw at hay last week, but within $5 or $8.
Yeah, well, these sheep with the good known sheep did sell well at Halbert at hay, but yeah, we were pretty pleased with what we got for the mature age ewes.
Yeah.
Up to 130 for some Sam cross ewes. Pretty good selling.
Yeah, vendors would be pretty happy with the weather market. Probably a touch dearer on hay. This the process of demand has firmed right up in the last fortnight since the rain.
Well, it is hard to believe that we could beat a place like hay for our Merino weathers, but look, we had very strong butcher competition. There was a Melbourne Cup field of butchers lined up along the fence, and they were very strong. Some good young weathers. That's a sad story. They're going to get their throats cut, and that's life.
Yes, 65 to 78.50 was the top, Jim, in that area.
Yep.
You had some fattening type lambs here today, and pretty good demand on that again from the pushed out by the butchers.
That's right. Yeah, up to $78 for the tops of the white Suffolks, and over $80 for the tops of the first cross weather lambs.
Yeah. So buying demand, not a great deal of competition from what you'd call your genuine down south, but you'd be pretty pleased that you've held a few sheep in the district to handle again at a later time.
Oh, we are. Yeah, we'll come up with probably a couple of sales in October and November that'll be bigger than this sale. But you're right, it is pleasing to have something to sell on. It's the store sheep aren't that plentiful. Well, that was probably the pleasing end, part of the better end of those young Merino ewes. We bought sort of 3 or 4 pens in a row to keep locally to join up. So our own fattening lamb breeders, were able to get in at the better end.